Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's show of The Workshop. My name is Liz Monroe, and I am the Senior Marketing Manager at the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism. And we are pleased to be here on this afternoon. We are going live today from the PGA Tour Superstore in Natick, Massachusetts, which is absolutely epic. You can see we're in a golf simulator pod. You can see the green behind me. It's crazy. And we have a great show for you coming up today. So we're here with Tyler Lagasse, who is a Flutie Fellow, and he's also an employee at the PGA Tour Superstore in Natick. This is a new job for Tyler, so we're going to talk to him more about his job. We're here with Tim Carlson, the general manager of the PGA Tour Superstore in Natick, and we also have very special guests from our friends and our partners at the Special Olympics Massachusetts. So we have Mike Kelly, who will be hosting a very exciting contest coming up, and we have Lumine Lightning Montesol, who is coming on the show, and Tyler will interview Lumine. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to introduce the first guest for today. Actually, I firstly want to say this show would not be possible at all without our amazing presenting sponsors, Invest Justly. So Justly is a global crowdfunding platform that provides investors of all sizes access to privately held companies. The companies on the Justly platform do the right thing and have a focus on solutions that improve the environment, social justice, and corporate governance. So thank you very much to Justly. And if anyone from Justly is watching, comment right now, say hello. We also want to give a special hi to everyone watching on LinkedIn. So we just received privileges to go live on LinkedIn. So if you're watching on LinkedIn, make sure you comment and say hi to us. We're so excited to have you today. Thank you for taking the time to watch. And now I'm going to introduce our first host of the show, Tyler Lagasse. So we're here with Tyler. Tyler, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks so much for being here today. So just tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got to where you are today.
Well, you see, it all started when I made that speech at the Flutie Foundation Holiday Spectacular at Plain Ridge, and at the time I was trying to get a job in my field, which is Earth, Environmental, and Atmospheric Science. I've been trying for over 2 years and come up empty. And of course, this person was there, Tim Carlson, and of course he asked me if I was interested in working at the Superstore, and I didn't give it too much thought. I wasn't thinking about it, but after some consideration, I accepted.
Amazing. Love it. And can you tell us a little bit about your golf and just tell us about how you started golfing and how you are where you are today, which is preparing for the Special Olympics USA Games in June?
Well, I've been golfing since I was 10 years old, but I did some miniature golf and driving range stuff before that, and that was before Tiger Woods busted on the scene. Anyway, starting in 97, I took the pitch and putt, and then 9 holes, and then 18 holes, and I started competing in Special Olympics golf competitions starting in 2003. That's the earliest I can remember, and since then I've competed locally and then regionally and then nationally. And as a matter of fact, I'll be golfing in my 4th USA National Games for Special Olympics, Team Massachusetts. And this one's going to Orlando. I'm looking forward to it very much.
Great. Amazing. And later on in the show, Tyler has a very, very special putting contest coming up. So you, the viewers at home, share right now on your Instagram story, show that you're watching the live, and tag the Flutie Foundation, so at Flutie FDN, and the PGA Tour Superstore of Natick. And you will be entered to win a $20 gift card redeemable here at the Natick PGA Tour Superstore. And Tyler will be putting on your behalf. So make sure you share on your story now that you're watching in, you're tuning in on the live, and you can have a chance to win later on. So I'm also here with the general manager of the PGA Tour Superstore, Tim Carlson. Tim, thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you very much for being here. Welcome to our home, our big superstore here in Natick. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. And we're very excited, Tyler is here, working with us as well. Great addition to the team, things of that nature. So, like I said, yeah, it's great to be here. We've been here since January of last year. So we're just celebrating our 1-year anniversary, and it's been very good. This whole year has been fast, exciting, and golf has been, a huge popular sport right now. So we're doing, amazing things, doing very well. And it's just a pleasure to have everybody here.
Amazing. And big things ahead in June, a huge golf event coming right to
Yeah.
our town.
There's a small event coming up here. There's going to be it's something called the U.S. Open. It's about 13 miles from this store, and we're hoping to be a part of that. Coming up here, Father's Day weekend. So it'll be a great event at the Country Club. Right down the road. So it's going to be awesome to have here in our neck of the woods.
Amazing. So I'm going to throw it back to Tyler now and just ask Tyler some questions. So Tyler, just tell me a little bit more about your golf and how you started and what the game of golf means to you. And clearly, it means so much that you actually have a job in the industry now. So just any advice that you have for people with autism or golfers in general that you personally have experienced on your journey here.
Well, first of all, a lot of people have shaped my golfing development, such as my parents, Ron and Deb Legassi, my mentor, Jared Foley, who was kind enough to take me to a club that he was a member of, Mount Pleasant and Lowell. And, of course, my golf instructor, Eric Leith, who I've known for 10 years, he's also helped my mother as well with her game. And, of course, my caddy, George Ken, among many others. And I want to thank them all for my development and to put me to where I am right now. My advice to those who are just starting to play golf is this: please start out small and then work your way up. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's not going to be much, but we all have to start somewhere. And life is like that sometimes. Golf and life are intertwined. That's what I learned exactly by playing the game of golf. And it's not really pretty. It's challenging, but I can tell you the rewards for these challenges are pretty.
Love it. And how is your training going for the upcoming games in June? Is that challenging for you, or do you like the training? What have you been doing?
Of course it's challenging. I mean, of course, it's a progress here. It's a process here. I mean, you cannot have any progress without sweating and without working as hard as you should. And of course, I found myself working out, exercising 3 times a week, whether I'm doing aerobics or riding a stationary bike or anybody. A stationary bike, elliptical here, and I'm a member of an indoor golf league, which is located up in New Hampshire, which is a 10 to 15 minute drive from my home. I go there like once a week during the winter months so that my golfing skills stay sharp, especially in time for a tournament this early in the year in June. Typically, my game doesn't peak until July or August at the earliest, but I want to do the best I can to play the best golf possible at the right possible time.
Great. Thank you, Tyler. And we're just going to take a quick break to say hi to some of our live commenters. So I want to say hi to Aruna from Justly. Thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your generous partnership. Lisa commented asking how to learn more about Special Olympics. So if you go to Special Olympics ma.org, you should be able to find more information there. So hopefully that helps you out. Thank you very much for commenting, and thank you for watching. Now I'm going to swing it back over to Tim. So Tim, Tyler just recently got his job here, and it means so much to us and to people of families with autism and other disabilities. What does it mean to you and the PGA Tour Superstore company as a whole to be so inclusive and accepting of people with many abilities, and just tell us the values of your company to promote such an inclusive workforce?
Absolutely. Our organization, it's based on values. We have core values that our owner, Arthur Blank, instilled in us and all of his companies. And so obviously he's the co-founder of Home Depot. He owns the Atlanta Falcons. He owns the Atlanta United soccer team. So he also owns us as well. And across the whole Blank family of businesses, he has a set of core values. We put people first. We want to, lead by example, include everyone. And so that's the big part of what we do here as a family. And one of our big core values, that we talk about is include everyone. And so a mission that we put upon ourselves this year is to do just that, to go out and get a diverse workforce, hire those that, others may not have in the past. They're all capable, to work with us. We love having them. Tyler's been here for a few weeks now, and he's been a great addition to the team. We're having a great time. We're having fun, doing the job as well. And it's gotten, because of these core values, it's gotten us to grow and, to some extent, dominate the golf industry at the moment. Especially in this market, we have 3 locations. We have our location here in Natick. We have the PB store and the Braintree store. So as a whole now, we have 3 stores, in this area that are doing very well. And we're serving our community. We're out there, doing charity work. We're huge into giving back. Giving to others is, another value that we hold dear to the company. And, we're getting out there. And one of the best parts about, my job here being the store manager is that I get to, go out in the community and do these things, help others, give back, to my community, inspire those around us, in any which way that, I can, I love to do, doing things of this nature, a live show from our store. We're glad to have everybody here, doing this, and, we're looking to do more to help everybody.
Great. And so you talked about inclusion and being
Mm-hmm.
included. How do you portray that in your onboarding and training, or do you have any like special moments that happened that you personally have experienced in being part of that inclusion process?
Yeah. So, right now the golf industry as a whole, it's been booming. More people are playing golf. Right now, I think women make up about 31% of the golf community now. It's getting more diverse. We've got the junior golfers, adaptive golfers. We have, all types of groups coming in. We do some work at local charity events and folks that come in here. We do clinics. We do all that, with our community to grow the game, getting it more diverse. Since the golf community is more diverse now, we're going along with those times and growing the game as best we can. And so, like Tyler had mentioned, we met down at the Flutie, charity event back in the holiday time. And, we got to talking, on the side, and I welcomed him. I said, yeah, come on in, see if you like it, to join our team. And it's been great ever since. I encourage others, to do so, even if you feel like, you can't do it, or, it's not going to happen, or I can't be accepted. Don't, that's the old way of thinking. Come on down, talk to us here. We'd love to sit and talk with you guys.
And we're very grateful for all of our partners like the PGA Tour Superstore for promoting that inclusive workforce and giving people with autism and other disabilities a chance. So thank you, Tim. And I just want to, before we go to Tyler, I just want to quickly remind people, if you are watching the live right now, share that you're watching the live on your story and make sure to tag the Flutie Foundation. And later on, Tyler will be putting on your behalf, and you could win a $20 gift card to the PGA Tour Superstore in Natick. Huge shopping spree. You won't want to miss out. So post on your story now. And I want to say hi to Kyle Grossman. Thank you so much for watching today. Kyle Grossman is a Flutie fellow like Tyler. So huge shout out to Kyle. And after this question with Tyler, we have another mini contest. So we're actually going to go into this golf simulator behind us. And Tyler is going to, chime in if I'm saying this wrong. You're going to hit a golf ball, and people are going to put in the comments how far they think you can hit the golf ball.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to comment in yards. So comment right now. Do you think he can hit it 200 feet, 300, yards, 300 yards? Comment right now, and we'll see what Tyler can get. He's going to absolutely blow your mind. So comment right now, and we'll pop into the tee box soon. Okay, great. So Tyler, you just started your journey here at the PGA Tour Superstore. Tell me how it's been working here. How have the past few weeks been?
Well, one word describes it all, and that word is productive. Simply plain and simple. As I feel as though I'm part of something special, which gives me purpose. And I'm learning about the business of golf, which in itself is a challenge, but I enjoy it. I welcome it. I embrace it. Particularly my role is as a warehouse assistant. My role involves fulfilling online orders, making sure that each item is shipped to its destination.
Great. And have you found anything like eye-opening or challenging in the past few weeks that you've learned?
Well, I learned that golf is a business, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, so we are going to transition right now, but I already see some comments. So before we leave this table and before we move this, I see people commenting 245, 300, 350. Okay, so we'll see what Tyler can do. We're going to quickly transition and we'll read some more comments as we move things around. And Tyler's going to get ready to hit the golf ball.
Yeah, you might want to move this.
Yes. Oh, we have another one that just popped in. So we have a 260, 270. Okay. Okay, so he's gearing up, about to take his swing. That was a practice swing, everyone. You'll hear the ball loud and clear. Okay, here we go. Swing one.
Smoked it.
Crazy. Okay, it's calculating the yards. It just passed 200. And we are at 252 yards, everyone. So the closest person is Brad Monroe. Great guess.
Oh, wait, no, Tia.
Oh, no.
Tia's 250, sorry.
Tia Dawson guessed 250 yards in the comments. Great guess, Tia. And we will do one more just to see what he gets. Okay. Second and last swing, Tyler. Let's see.
Do my best.
Nice. Here we go. It's adding up. He makes it look so effortless. We are at 240. Nice. So,
I'll do one more.
okay,
Yeah,
one more. And while we're
And
talking,
on a good one.
okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, wait, while it's going up, Tyler, you want to turn towards the camera? We like your pants.
Yes, thank you very much.
Love it. Oh, nice. Okay, 269.
Yeah, that's the best I can do. I mean,
Oh, Paul
Had 270. Nice.
But if we play Price is Right rules, Charles from Cisco at 260.
Or Charles from Cisco had 260. Great. Okay, so we're going to come back, and as we're setting this back up, our next guest is going to be Lightning Lumine Montesol from the Special Olympics of Massachusetts, and Tyler's going to ask her some questions. So Tyler, yeah, great. And then Tim, wait, before you leave, can people come to the store to do the golf simulator like Tyler just did?
Absolutely. All day, every day. We're open here from 10 to 8, Monday through Friday, 9 to 8 on Saturdays, 11 to 6 on Sunday. You guys can come on in, step in, try the new clubs for the season, and do exactly Tyler did. Just try to hit a shot in here, and we'll help you guys out.
Okay, and then so Tyler is going to gear up to talk to Lumine Lightning Montesol, so we'll add her in now, and he's going to ask her a couple questions. He's going to ask her a couple questions about competing in the June Special Olympics USA Games. So Lumine will also be headed to Florida with Tyler, which is very exciting. So Tyler is going to just pop in, and we'll bring Lumine on, and Tyler's going to take it away from here.
Lamine, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm good, Tyler. How about you?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Here's one. Could you tell us one thing that you want people to know about you?
Well, the things they'll know about me, that I am a very kind athlete and a very funny person, because I like to make jokes a lot. And yeah, I could be like a leader to every Special Olympic athletes everywhere too. Someone that can look up to for.
Oh, that's nice. These are your first Special Olympics USA Games. How do you plan to approach them?
Wow. It will approach me because it'll be a lot of competitors down in Orlando, and I'm gonna keep prepared myself to beat like big obstacles on the track and field, and it's gonna be really hot though. And yeah, I can really gonna be competitive for this June for it.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the toughest competitions you ever experienced, but I can tell you, you're going to enjoy this. I mean, you may never get another chance like that again. Enjoy this. Anyway, going back to my questions, what are your strengths?
Well, my strength is, my strength is like to build up more speed and try to just staying positive no matter what, and it keeps me staying positive is keeping me motivated when it comes to a track and field event like this. And it's gotta keep staying balanced during sporting events. So it's it is it is tough, but I can gonna get used to it for my strength and all that.
Thank you for answering that. What are you looking forward to the most to your trip to Orlando?
Uh the Even though it's my first time going to Disney World, I might see like all the Disney characters from around Disney World, or I might enjoy like on the roller coaster ride, or maybe see like the Star Wars roller coasters. That I always love Star Wars a lot.
Oh, that's nice. One more thing. Do you have any role models, like people you look up to?
I have three role models. I The three role models are Alex Allison Felix and Usain Bolt and Justin Galton. These are the best runners that I looked up to because they're very quick and super fast in their own determination. They show a lot of determination for everybody, and that's why I looked up to, because they have strong motivation in track and field, and that keeps that wanted me to keep. That's why I want to become faster just like them, and that's why I looked up to these three runners.
Excellent. Those are excellent answers. I'm a fan of Cindy McLaughlin. She's the hurdle star from Tokyo. I'm also into Carl Lewis and Jesse Owens, not to mention Jackie Joyner Kersey and Florence Griffith Joyner. They're a little bit before your time, but I look up to them very much. Oh yeah, don't forget Michael Johnson, '96 Atlanta, and I loved his shoes.
Yeah.
I love the way he ran. Man. I really enjoyed talking with you. Congratulations, good luck, and thank you for your time. I really enjoyed our conversation.
Thank you. See you too.
Yeah, you're welcome, Lumine. Bye now.
Thanks, Lumine. So the Flutie Foundation will actually be seeing Lumine and Tyler in June at the Special Olympics Games. We are proud to be the sponsor of the golf skills competition coming up in June. So we will see you all there at the games. We can't wait. We're so excited. And now is the time where we're going to transition to the putting contest of the show. So there's still time. Post on your Instagram story that you're watching the live, and you could win a $20 gift card to the PGA Tour Superstore in Natick. So let's head over there. We're gonna switch cameras, so hang tight. Here we go. Okay, so we're walking over to the putting green. There's literally a giant putting green right in the middle of the PGA Tour Superstore in Natick, and I'm going to introduce two new hosts who are going to host this putting contest. And Tyler's going to putt on behalf of certain people. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm here with Nick Savarese, Executive Director of the Flutie Foundation, and Mike Kelly from Special Olympics of Massachusetts. And Mike is going to help host the putting contest today. So Mike, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Liz. Thank you so much for having me here.
Mike, we're so excited to have you here. You are an aspiring sports reporter about to graduate from Worcester State. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm on track to get my communication degree this spring, and I'm real excited for graduation coming around. But for those of you who are not familiar, who maybe are familiar with my voice, I run the Play Unified podcast along with Charles Hirsch and Aaron Fish over at Special Olympics Massachusetts. If you guys are looking to are interested in particular to know more about the podcast, you can find it on Stitcher Radio, Google Play. We have it on Spotify, every platform that we can think of that would, if you guys are interested in listening to hear the voices of both Charles, Aaron, and myself doing the podcast. We also had Lamine Montesol, the Lightning, doing the Lightning round. We also do Quote of the Week, Question of the Week, and we keep everybody on task with sports updates, Special Olympics. It's basically a very fun radio show if you guys are interested.
It is. I was lucky enough to actually be on the podcast. That was super fun last week. And so, yeah, let's get to the show right here. So this is the Tyler Lagasse Golf Challenge presented by our friends at Jersey Mike's here. And so, Mike, I think you're going to kind of run through some of the rules, and then we're just going to take it away. We're going to start with a 6-foot putt. And what's the rule about posting on your story or what have you?
Oh, yes, indeed. If you guys want to participate in this putting contest, you can get a screenshot or tag the Fluid Junior and Special Olympics Foundation and Special Olympics Massachusetts in your Instagram story. And if we're able to get it and you're able to see this kind of support that we're all getting, you'll be able to receive a $20 gift card here at the PGA Superstore right here in Natick. So if you wish to participate, you have the time right now to do it.
That's right. Share the story. Two things got to happen. You share the story. Tyler makes the 6-foot putt. Let's see it.
Okay, so the first one is for Charles Hirsch. He posted on a story.
Great.
This is for Charles Hirsch, Tyler.
All right, do it for Charles here, please.
Right, let's see if we can make this 6-foot sub putter.
Oh, just down the left side. Just down the left side. That's right.
All right, so Tyler, based on the putting that you have done so far, do you have any tips that some of our viewers would love to hear about? Maybe a few golfing tips, maybe a few secrets?
Over the winter, I watched this Jack Nicklaus thing on YouTube titled How I Play Golf. And basically, there's no wrong way to hit a golf ball so long as you hit it effectively. I mean, every body size is different, therefore every swing is different. But there's this one simple trick to it all, and that is to have a steady head. Without a steady head, all the fundamentals go out the window. It's important that you keep your head still, your eye on the ball, and see the ball get hit by the putter.
All right, so let's see if we can make this on a second attempt.
That pushed it.
Oh, that was so close, Tyler. I have to admit, that was something. Now, of course, the big question we have on our mind is, since you're a great motivational speaker and you're able to speak about about autism in particular, what kind of tips? How has autism really have somewhat had an effect on your game in the game of golf?
Well, it takes a great imagination to be as good a golfer as I can possibly be. I mean, a lot of guys have exceptional gifts, like Seve Ballesteros, Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Jordan Spieth. They not only have the imagination, they have the commitment, they have the will to win. But it's more than a will to win. It's a will to prepare to win. I mean, that's what matters more than just willing to win. You got to prepare for it. You got to approach things. You got to make sure that there's no stone left unturned. Just to put it in some figurative terms. Anyway, I mean, golf is a very difficult sport, but you got to start somewhere. You got to start out small. You got to start out very, very basic. And basically, the putter is a perfect place to start.
Okay, so this one's for Lumine.
All right, let's see if Lightning can get her gift card.
I'll tell you.
You're all over the hole. Now you just got to get it right down the middle.
Of course, Tyler, I think the big question that we have is, what's the biggest word of advice you can give to people, not only with autism, but most importantly about the game of golf? What's your kind of word of advice that you give?
Well, anyway, I'm glad you're taking up golf. I'm glad you're choosing golf as a sport of choice. I mean, enjoy the ride. I mean, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. Life is like that. Life is full of ups and downs, but the most important thing about golf is just to enjoy it while you can. You're never going to find it any place else.
All right. Now let's see if the fourth time can be a charm on this one.
That's going right.
Ooh, that was so close.
Just not.
Oh, right down the left side.
No worries, Tyler. You can definitely do this. I think the big question is, out of all the events that you participate in your time as a Special Olympic athlete, what has been the best event that you've actually participated in?
Well, obviously, nothing can beat June 27, 2012. Practically 10 years ago this June, I was in Washington, D.C., Bethesda, Maryland specifically. It It was the AT&T National Pro-Am at Congressional Country Club. I had the best time ever. I was joined by Gary Woodland, and we finished third in the National Pro-Am, and I made a birdie on the 18th hole, and he went on to make a hole-in-one, Gary Woodland. It was the second hole, 231 yards, par 3. It was a perfect left-to-right fade. I was like, no way. And I'm like, oh, my God, he made it. And then later in the day, I got invited to this after party at that big mansion at Congressional, and Tiger Woods came in. I got him to sign one of my hats, and I wished him the best and good luck. And he went on to win the National, and you wouldn't believe what happened after that. Someone whispered into his ear that I finished third, and you want to know what he said? He said, "Congratulations." I'm like, whoa. Wow. When someone as big a name as Tiger Woods comes up to you and says something like that, you know that you did something special.
Well, let's see how special you can keep on going with this putting.
Yes, and before you make that putt, we want to shout out Cornelius, Paul, Aruna. Thank you for commenting on the chat. Please comment on the chat some words of encouragement for Tyler here. Oh, you are all over the cup. Sorry, you got another one.
To the last.
You got a little tilt, illegal tilt going
There is
on?
break in the
Sounds
green.
like it's
There's
a
a little
legal
break.
tilt going on.
There's a little break in the screen. There it is.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Got it.
Beautiful.
Nice job, Tyler. So I think the one thing I'm really complimenting you about is that you have a great way of accessorizing on the golf course. So since you're going to be competing in the USA Games this upcoming June, I have to admit, are you going to have a little kind of an attire that, or you have a little secret attire? That
All I
you're gonna
know
present
is
to the
that
golf
I'm
course?
wearing red or white or blue or a combination of the three. I mean, the team announced the colors, and I haven't decided what pants I'm gonna wear. So I know I'm going to Florida, so it's gonna be quite hot. So I'm either gonna wear shorts or I'm gonna wear pants that feel cool.
Maybe it's a very good question for all of us here, Tyler. Do you think there would be any chance at all you would be like in a rainbow attire? Has there ever been a rainbow attire that you've ever tried? Because I'd love to see that attempt.
That would be quite amazing. That would be quite colorful, you know.
Oh, I have to admit, if you go fully rainbow on the golf course in the USA Games, you're going to be that's going to be like the highlight of the USA Games. I got to envy you on that one if you try it.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Amazing. Well, great job, Tyler. Thank you so much for helping to host, Mike. You did great. I want to give a huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, Invest Justly. Thank you very much. Everyone tuning in today on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, thank you for watching today. Thank you for commenting. We will be back with another episode of the workshop coming soon, so stay tuned. And let's give it a big hand to Tyler, Mike, and Tim, the general manager who's over there. Thank you again for being on today.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Pleasure.